An Indian police officer named T. Prabhakar Rao, who once held a high position as an IPS officer in Telangana, India, is now facing the risk of deportation from the United States. Rao is accused of illegally tapping the phones of top political leaders, including the current Chief Minister of Telangana and opposition leaders during the 2023 state elections. He is also accused of spying on journalists, businessmen, and others by listening to their phone calls without permission. After these serious allegations came up, Rao left India and traveled to the US, where he applied for political asylum. He claims that he is being targeted unfairly by the Congress government in Telangana and that the charges against him are politically motivated. But the Telangana police have informed the US authorities about the case and they are now trying to bring him back. They even told the US embassy that his Indian passport has been cancelled, which means that he is now officially an illegal immigrant in the United States. On the top of that, Interpol has also issued a red corner notice against him, which is a global alert for wanted criminals. Although the case was filed in March 2024, Rao fled India through Chennai before he could be arrested. He also tried to get anticipatory bail from the Telangana High Court in India, hoping that the court would promise not to arrest him if he returned. But the court denied his request, making it more likely that he'll remain in the US for now. In the meantime, American authorities cannot deport him immediately because his asylum case is still being reviewed. According to the US law, anybody who applies for asylum must be given a chance to prove their case, specifically if they claim that they are being targeted for political reasons. But yes, we cannot ignore the fact that this is not the very first time when somebody has fled to the US just to avoid legal trouble in India. But this case is special because Prabhakar Rao is the first known IPS officer to seek asylum. Interestingly, many people from places like Gujarat have moved to the US after being involved in scams. But in many of those cases, no police reports were filed, so they were not pursued. This situation becomes even more complicated when we look at the similar cases. Anmol Bishnoi, the brother of an Indian gangster, Anmol was arrested in the US in 2023, but since he filed for asylum, the US has not sent him back to India yet. Anmol is wanted in serious cases, including the Sidhu Moosewala case. But even with the red corner notice against him, the asylum process has delayed his deportation. Now coming back to Prabhakar, then although the charges against him are not that serious, but they involve misuse of power, and since he was in the police himself, he understands how the legal system works. That makes the case even tougher for Indian authorities. If he manages to prove that the case is political, it could help him stay in the US longer or even avoid deportation completely. However, if the US government decides that the charges are kind of serious and valid, then he could be sent back to India. What will happen next? Only time will tell.